I've done a lot of solo camping all around the world. You'll hear people say that it's a dangerous thing to do, especially for a woman alone, but I just love it so much. However, with this video, you're seeing quite likely the last time I ever camp alone. First, I need to make sure that I've got all the equipment I need for this. Bear spray. Bear spray. Bear spray. Do you have bear spray?
We do.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Can you teach me how to use it?
I can.
I'm not from here.
We have a little practice one here.
Oh, no way.
Curious, yeah. So this is drained out, so there's nothing in it.
Oh, thank God. Okay. I was gonna say, like, how does that work?
Right. So it's usually in a holster. You're holding it out right here. So this is your lock, so it's not gonna shoot out.
Right.
On there.
Okay.
It just pulls back. One easy thing, and then this is your spray. And you want to do it in like 1 second increments. You have about 8 seconds in here.
Okay.
You don't want to use it all at once, because if they charge again, you're done.
Cool. So this works on grizzlies, yeah?
Yep. Says it does. That's how you're holding it. Yep. And then your thumb pulls that back, and now it's locked and loaded.
Okay.
Yep. 1 second increments. Just,
Okay. One. Oh my God.
You
like,
don't want to use it all.
I could not do this to a bear. I mean, like, I would just panic, you know?
Yep.
Wait, I feel like I need one of these as well. This is a bear vault. So this protects your food from bears. So I have one more question. Okay, so I'm like camping in my car.
Okay.
Do I need this?
They recommend it for sure, especially if you're going to like the Yellowstone area. They're required.
Oh, they are?
They are.
Obviously, like freshly cooked food we'd put in here. What about like nuts and rice?
It's anything with a scent, so chapstick, sunscreen.
Anything?
Anything that's like, yeah.
That's like everything in my car.
Pretty much. Yeah.
That's not gonna fit in here. Okay, well, I got bear spray and I got the bear vault. It doesn't make me feel any better about the bear situation, honestly. I mean, maybe the bear spray does, but we are, after all, in bear country, so they say. So I'm gonna have to give it a go. One thing that I've heard said very seriously is that the moose is more dangerous than the bear. Also, 1 moose, 2, I always want to say meese, you know, like goose and geese. But it's just moose. 1 moose and 2 moose. That's what I learned the other day. Over the last 10 days, I've driven over 1,000 miles from Texas all the way via Denver, Colorado to Wyoming, where I got my bear spray. I even got to drive through the Yellowstone National Park, which was cool because I saw bison, but it made me realize I prefer truly wild places without too many people in them. Hence, wild camping. Eventually, I reached Montana, and it blew my mind. I really hate to make broad sweeping statements, but I can already see that Montana is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to. It's going to be really hard to leave. So I had to get out my down jacket and my winter hat, and I'm wearing this jumper and thermals underneath, and it's June. And 2 pairs of socks. Montana, what is this? What is this? Just a couple of miles up this mountain road should be a beautiful, natural lookout. Let's see how easily I can find it. Well, this looks like it's my turn. As usual, I don't really have many expectations about this campsite. All I know is the location, a rough description, and the fact that there is cell service, which is really important for safety and other considerations. So, I guess we're going up a forest road now. Let's do it. This spot looks amazing. This meadow is so beautiful, just filled with wildflowers. There's only one problem. There's already someone there. So I'm gonna back out and try the other spot. Let's see. It's pretty empty. Very wild. I think I am the luckiest person in the world. And this road trip was an amazing decision. An amazing decision. And this is why there is nothing quite like wild camping, or dispersed camping as they call it here. I mean, you get places like this, all to yourself. And yeah, it's a tiny bit scary, but you know, there's safety tips that you can use. I'll share those with you. So my grandpa gave me a really good safety tip once. He said that I should always park Odyssey facing the escape route. So if anything happens, if anybody weird comes by, for whatever reason, if you need to just get away fast, you can just get in the driver's seat and drive straight ahead. And I think that's an amazing, amazing safety tip. But there's more. Okay, here's another thing. As much as I love the rooftop tent because it's so much fun to sleep in and it's big and comfortable, it's a bit of a safety hazard depending on the situation. So it does get cold and loud on very windy and cold nights, but more importantly, in a place that has bears in it, like this forest all around me, ta-da! I mean, right now it's a mess, but that's why I built the inside, so that I can sleep inside and if need be, just jump over to the driver's seat and drive off. Super safe. Oh my God, that's just a squirrel. I was like, bah! It's just a squirrel. So all is good, but I did make one mistake just a few minutes ago. So that guy I met by the side of the road, he seemed really nice, you know, and innocuous enough, but I should have told him that I'm heading up here to see some friends, rather than I'm just heading up here, implying I'm here alone. And that's a rule I don't usually break. I guess I was just filming and talking and it just slipped my mind. So let's hope he's a nice guy. Okay, last but not least, I really like to have cell signal. So in the worst case scenario, I can call someone or message someone, and I usually send a location pin with my exact location to the least stress-prone member of my family, which is my mom. So she gets my location pin. Just in case of an emergency, at least she knows my last location. God, that sounds terrible, but it's true. It's a good safety tip, use it.
National parks are great and all, but my true love will forever be spots like this. Tucked away from towns and cities, hidden from the crowds, just modestly perched on the side of a mountain or a forest. Unassuming, quiet, wild.
And there's a fire pit, which is awesome. Nope. One. Got some spinach and kale here. Just gonna fry them up a little bit, soften them up. Oh, they're coming along so nicely. Okay, I think this guy's ready. some hummus to top it off. You know what? I have a theory that if you cook anything by a real fire, or on a real fire, it just automatically tastes like a million times better than if you microwave it or just cook it on the stove. Confirmed. You know, it's a very strange life, this. There are days when you experience the most beautiful places in the world, like this one, but you still have to work to get here. You still have to work to set up camp. It's not easy. I haven't showered in 3 days, maybe 4. That's a confession I am going to make. I haven't showered in a while, but you know what? Being here, do I care? Does anyone care? Do any of these things actually matter very much? I don't know. I think all that matters is moments. Really. A massive collection of tiny little moments that bring you joy, or that simply make you feel alive in whatever way. Moments that make you feel alive. You know, there's so many amazing skills that we can learn on the internet. But there is only one skill that makes you feel like you are truly human, and that's learning how to make a fire. Because this is where it all began for us. When I learned how to make a fire for the first time, that feeling of accomplishment, of meaning, of depth, of life, I can't describe it. And it still feels like that every time I make one. It doesn't ever lose its power. So I'm gonna grab the bear-proof bolt and I'm gonna put it next to a tree about 30 meters away. It's about 100 feet. I'm gonna grab my cooler and I'm gonna put it inside the car. And hopefully that'll keep me safe. Might want to take that out at some point. Oh, I am so happy to be inside my little cocoon, my little womb, my cozy little tiniest of homes. Oh, I love this spot. I love being here. It's freezing. I have to sleep inside a sleeping bag and covered with a duvet tonight. But you know what? This feeling of freedom, of boundless freedom that I feel right now, I think you have to experience a bit of discomfort to feel it. I don't believe that you can feel this boundless freedom while living in a palace. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but that's just how it feels. Well, this is my palace actually, so the sleeping bag. Nice. Okay, I guess I'll be warm tonight. Oh, this evening was so peaceful and so beautiful. I'm not even worried about the bears anymore. Oh, this is perfection. No sign of bears. This is the best breakfast. The best breakfast in the world. Makes me feel so good. I have a confession to make. It's serious. This is the last time that I camp solo. I will never camp alone again. I'm being serious, really. Do you want to know why? Okay, I've got a game for you. Well, you might have already guessed, or if you follow me on Instagram, you already know. But can you guess what's about to change in my life? Exhibit A. Probably doesn't say much by itself. Exhibit B, if you know, you already know. Exhibit C. This one's pretty obvious. I'm getting a dog! In about 4 hours from now, I'm picking up my dog, and I'm so excited. And I can't wait to share this with you. Okay, well, coming up in the next episode.